Hey Lynn fam, welcome back to another FPL tips video. How do you fancy owning HAALAND, Kane and Salah? Well, today I'll delve into the ultimate freemium draft just for you guys. If you're loving the content, then please do drop a like. Let's try hit 60 likes on this video. That would be fabulous. Do put me a comment below. Have you considered the freemium draft? And if not, why not? This video has been sponsored by fantasyfootballfix.com. You can find the most advanced team reveal tools available on their website, featuring 11 of the best FPL managers of all time with a combined 80 top 10k finishes. Head over to fantasyfootballfix.com now to activate your push notifications to track every manager live. They've got lots to help you with this season, so make sure you head on over and check them out. Lastly, if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe. You're helping me out lots. Okay, let's get into this. Let's start with the goalkeeper, and in this freemium draft you might want to consider a set and forget 4.5 over a 5.5 million premium goalkeeper, and Meslier is the pick in this draft, but it could be any that you like. Meslier has great fixtures as a set and forget, however there will be no guarantees of any clean sheets with Leeds, as they certainly weren't amazing in defence last season, only keeping 5 clean sheets, so just bear that in mind when you're considering your 4.5 million set and forget goalkeeper. Are you okay with taking the risk that they may or may not get some clean sheets? I mean, Meslier has a really nice run of fixtures. He could pick up more than you actually think he could in that time, or it could most definitely swing in the opposite direction. In defence, you can still have Trent. You'll be happy to hear, especially given his 2 goals and 12 assists of last season, putting him top for defenders with 208 points. Liverpool have 2 nice opening fixtures in Fulham and Crystal Palace before they meet United in game week 3, so it's definitely worth having at least Trent or Robertson from Liverpool in this spot. Again, going Trent just gives that little bit more flexibility with price should you want to move on to Robertson rather than the other way around. I've got James at 6 million in this draft, but I'm unsure about Chelsea defence, as you guys know from my current draft video. They don't look right in this pre-season, and I'm a little bit nervy on how well they're going to be in defence. Diaz from City could be worth a consideration instead, or going a tad lower in price to somebody say like Cash or Zinchenko, and then using the excess cash to up Meslier to somebody like Edison might really be worth it with this draft, so just bear that in mind. Dalot is the 4.5 million starting defender for this draft. It's tough to call the best 4.5 million defender here at the moment, but he's had some attacking threat in pre-season and does have some decent fixtures. But again, feel free to add whoever feels the most comfortable with you that suits your draft setup in that 4.5 million range. In midfield, this is where you get to see that you are not missing out on very much compared to most balanced drafts around. Salah, Martinelli and Neto are all in this draft and seem quite popular picks with the community. You're just missing out on that 8 million midfielder spot really, which allows for a tad more flexibility in midfield with so many 8 million midfielders in play this season. This setup means that you have a fairly weak price point in your 4th and 5th midfielder spots whilst you have all of your money up front. That may well be okay for the first few weeks whilst you save up some of those lovely transfers, but if one of the 8 million midfielders starts off strong, bangs in them goals, it could leave you struggling to move that money from up front into midfield, so just bear that in mind with this. The main thing here though in this freemium draft, unlike many I've seen with HAALAND and Kane in, is that you have Salah, and that's the main plus here after his 23 goals and 14 assists of last season. You cannot go without, if only just for percentage ownership. If he does anything, it will kill your rank from the off. Up front is where your money has been spent. Jesus is over 60% owned currently, and you can see why. He seems renewed under Arteta this pre-season and has scored 4 goals so far. In comparison, he got 8 goals and 8 assists last season in limited minutes under Pep, but would have been promised more game time under Arteta and is already getting it. I'm not sure with Arsenal's fixtures and Jesus' percentage owned that you can ignore him in your starting draft. Haaland is new to the Premier League this season, and us FPL managers have been hurt by the prospect of new blood with great credentials. Werner. Haaland scored 29 goals and 8 assists in 30 games across all competitions last season, but with claims flying around that he may be subject to Pep Roulette in respect to the clause in his contract that states that he not be flogged during the season, does make us FPL managers think twice. However, all of that was thrown out of the window when he scored his first goal for City, a lovely little tap-in, and all of a sudden we're all panicking about not owning a player that's been touted as the best striker in the world in one of the best teams in the world. He's nearly 60% owned currently, and that's a scary prospect if he was to go big in City's amazing opening fixtures. This draft means you can have Haaland and Jesus, but if you're nervous about not going without any Spurs, and you should be given how well they did last season, then this draft also allows for Kane. Kane was the top scoring forward in FPL last season with 17 goals and 11 assists for 192 points. Spurs have a really nice run of 6 games to start with, meeting only Chelsea from the top 5 in those 6 fixtures, a team Kane has scored 6 goals against previously. If you can't shoehorn Sonny in your team, the Golden Boot winner of last season, and most of us can't, then Kane is the next best option here and is nailed for starts. On your bench you won't find much but fodder here, I'm afraid, but that was always going to be the case with any draft featuring Kane, Haaland and Salah in your team. If you can spare a little from your defence to up your bench, it might be worth it this season with the new substitution rule in play. And that's it, you guys. That's my THREEMIUM draft. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this style of video, please smash a like and please subscribe to the channel. We're all friends here. Get involved. Hit me up. Let me know your comments below. You're really helping me out. Until next time, Nymphria out.